well, if he was like that, he's like, what's he doing in here? What's he coming in here for? He's just going to be a little shit stirrer. He's not going to be friend with Jen. Like, I was going off. Yeah, I really did. I was just like, what is the point? He's just going to be a massive player. I'm not in here for a play.
There's a rumor going round and round and round.
On a recent radio interview, Love Island Paige Thorne revealed she was initially told by the producers to get to know Adam Collard after she had wrote him off as a potential love interest. When Adam entered the Love Island bubble, Paige said she didn't know who he was.
Legit now, I genuinely didn't know who he was. I didn't realise he'd been on before, and I just had no idea. All the girls like, Paige, this is Adam, it's Adam. And I was like, why is you saying his name like that? Like, I don't know who he is. And then literally, I was like, girls, I live on a rock. Like, I don't know who he is. And they gave me the lowdown. They're like, he was from like what season? He was this, he was that. They were like rinsing him, like proper giving me the insights on what he used to be like. And then I got in the thing, and I was just like, well, if he was like that, he's like, what's he doing in here? What's he coming in here for? He's just going to be a little shit stirrer. He's not going to be friend with Jen. Like, I was going off. I was like, nah, this guy is not going to be it.
Surprise.
Is that Adam Collard?
Hey, do you want to go for a little chat, Paige?
Yeah, for sure.
Paige then revealed the producers persuaded her to give Adam a chance, saying,
I was like, nah, this guy is not going to be it. And then literally I got pulled aside, and they were like, Paige, why are you already writing him off before you've had a chat? And I was like, because of what the girls have been saying. I was like, I don't need to have a chat with him to know there's going to be a different. And they're like, no, be open-minded and just talk to him and like give him a chance. And I was like, oh, whatever. I was like, fine, I'll do it. And then we had a conversation. I realised, like, shit. I was like, this is going to be a problem for me.
Now that's a nice life problem that you know you don't really want to solve.
It brings out this side of me, which I've got, like a generous side, a kind side. It takes a real connection. It takes the right person to sort of see that.
Yeah, so I had my conversation, I stayed open-minded, and here we are now, sat in his living room.
Paige wouldn't be doing this interview sitting in his living room had she decided not to be bold. She took a risk, a leap of faith if you must, and trusted her instincts after she heard all about Adam's first Love Island stint. And she wanted nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Adam.
I'm not really here to, like, you know, nurture someone into that. You know what I mean? As
No,
selfish
exactly.
as that sounds, but I'm just done with all that kind of vibe now. So
No,
come
I
to me
get
for
it.
wherever you're.
Yeah, I really did. I was just like, what is the point? He's just going to be a massive player. I'm not in here for a play. I'm in here for, like, you know, like something legit and something serious, and a guy that can, like, look after me. Like, I don't need another, like, player that's gonna like do me over after I was already going through that anyway. I was like, I don't need a second one. I do not need a round two. So, no, I'm not doing that. You can't make me. I'm not going out there. I'm not talking to it.
Paige then gave an update on her relationship with Adam, dispelling all and any rumors that her relationship was on the rocks.
Do you know, it's been so good. This boy, I promise you, he's simping. He is simping, and it's great. I love it. We're making loads of efforts to, like, see each other when we've got time off. Obviously, I'm living in Swansea and he's living in Newcastle. And when we're away, obviously, we just keep in touch and text and whatever. But then what we tend to do is, like, when we come together and we proper have quality time. So, like, it works really well in our favour that we're actually apart, because we can both do what we need to do separately. And then when we come together, we just, like, have the best time, even if it's something easy like chilling watching TV, because obviously we're so busy apart. Like, when we come together, then it's a proper downtime, like normal chill out relaxed stuff. So yeah, no, it's really, really nice. And I don't have any of these like problems anymore, like people being like, well, I suppose you get some of it, of like people being like, oh, this, that, what about all this, blah blah blah. But me and Adam know where we stand with each other, we know where we're at, we know what we're feeling, and we're just not really bothered about anyone else's opinions, you know.
Let's block out the noise. What's next on the horizon for you and Adam?
Yeah, so we've got a few bits going on. So we both love holidays. We both love traveling. So we've got a lot of that. Now, I'm obsessed with Christmas, like fully obsessed. So we kind of said, like, that's going to be our big one this year. We're going to try, like, you know, like all the Christmas markets. We're going to start off in Scotland and do a bit like a road trip all the way down to Wales.
Speaking of future plans, Paige talks about her collection range with Forever Unique, which is due to drop in October.
My edit with Forever Unique is basically super, super girly, super fun, a bit of glitz, a bit of glam, right before Christmas. Everyone needs a bit of that, a bit of a sparkle before Christmas. So yeah, I'm really excited for everyone to see. It's honestly, it's given Emily in Paris vibes, but bougie.
When Paige was asked about Laura Whitmore's decision to step down as Love Island host, the Islanders said,
it was absolute news to me because obviously she's amazing on there, and obviously Ian's doing it as well, and they just bounce off each other so well on the show. But I'm sure, and her afterson, her on the afterson's absolutely incredible. I had so much fun on there with her. But I have no idea what's going on or why or whatever, but I'm sure whatever she's going to next is going to be just as great. Just as great. Also be sad to see her go. Don't know who's going to be taking her mark, or if anyone can even top that.
When Paige was asked of a suitable candidate to replace Laura Whitmore as the host of Love Island, she suggested previous Love Islander Maura Higgins to be the new Love Island host, and I agree with her. If not Maura, then Persue.
Do you know what? I've heard Maura Higgins is in the running. I'm absolutely obsessed. Not even gonna lie, I'm fangirling a little bit, but she would be great on her, I think.
And finally, to wrap up this interview, Paige spoke about the Ofcom complaint regarding bullying, saying the show is just a show and it's not that deep.
The production team did so well with not even just pairing people up in couples, but a big group of people that all got on as well. Obviously there were some moments where people had arguments and stuff, but I mean, we all come out with their friends, so it really wasn't that deep. I came out and I'm not one of these people that really read into a lot of things, because I don't want to see anything negative, and I don't want it to get me down or anything like that. So I'm not on Twitter, for example. I'm not on Facebook, and obviously on Instagram you only see what comments on your posts, so I haven't really seen a huge amount of it. I've heard obviously that some things have gone around and been said, but at the same time everyone is still talking and still mates. So we have to remember the show is a show, and what gets shown isn't everything. So, and it's always they're gonna want to show as much drama as possible, right? Because that's how we keep everyone entertained and whatnot. So it's not always as dramatic as what it might be shown as. It might not always be as deep as what it's shown as. So I think there's been words thrown about bullying and all this, and I don't know if it's as far as bullying from being inside the villa and seeing it for the 24/7, but yeah, it's been a lot going on. But like I said, everyone's come out more or less mates, so it's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Thank you for your honesty.
Hey you, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.